1980s. While an interesting and fun time for most railroaders, it was not the same for those of New England, as two of the biggest railroads were nearly bankrupt. But thankfully, these two icons merged, and it may have been the best decision they could have made, and possibly the most successful merger of all time. A short time after the merger, with all this newfound money, the Boston and Maine Central's manager decided to use a little bit of it to restore some vintage equipment for excursions and to hopefully get even more money. Morning, all.
Good morning, sir.
We've got a lot of projects to do with this new merger and all, and today I'll need your help with them. We've started to purchase and restore some historical equipment to give the rail fans something to enjoy, and hopefully give us some additional money. I've already purchased 4 former Boston and Maine RDCs from the MBTA. They've made it here safely. I've also purchased some coaches, and they'll be here sometime later today. However, 2 more things still need to be collected. Boston and Maine 3713 from the Boston Museum of Science, and the Flying Yankee from Edaville. Now, 200. 200 reporting as ordered, sir. Go down to Boston and collect number 3713. I know the rail fans will be excited to see you paired up. Aye, sir. 52. You? I'll need you to go down to Edaville and collect the Flying Yankee. You got it, boss. The other 2 of you go collect some coal. We'll need it for a new excursion star.
Yes, sir.
Well, all the locomotives went to do their jobs. While 301 and 450 only had a few miles to go, the other 2 had to go down south to Massachusetts. As you can expect, 301 and 450 had a normal day bringing coal to the yard. However, 52 and 200 had a more interesting day. Oh, well, what do we got here? What? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you. No, it's fine. I'm glad I'm getting moved, even if it's probably to another siding or something. Oh, no, we're going up north. The Boston and Maine Central has plans on restoring you for excursions. This news made 3713 the happiest she had been in years. She was so happy she couldn't find the right response, though that was changed when 200 asked the question. I gotta admit, I don't know why they choose you of all Boston and Maine locomotives. 3713 was a little surprised at first that 200, who once towed 2101 in the American Freedom Train, had no idea who she was, but she decided to give her a history lesson anyway. So you don't know I pulled the last Boston and Maine steam-powered train? Really? Wow, I had no idea up until now. What else? Well, I'm the last in my class and one of a few Boston Maine steam locomotives preserved. I'm sorry to hear about that. Oh, it's quite alright. They're long gone now, and I've never let that thought control my life. The 2 talked until they made it to the workshops, where Boston and Maine 3713 would undergo a 2-year-long restoration. But it didn't start before she met an old friend. No way, you're here too? I could say the same thing with you. I haven't seen you in years. Me neither. So I assume you're getting restored? Yeah, apparently they want me to do some mainline excursions. Not sure why though, I'm only a 3-car train set. I mean, you could probably pull way more than that. No, I can only pull 11 more cars. You're kidding. Nope. I hope I can get some assistance because I know rail fans can come in huge crowds. I mean, I can carry 132 of them. You're joking, right? Surprisingly, no. I just hope it's enough for the rail fans and the general public. But you'd probably get more attention than me. Are you crazy? We're both gonna get lots of attention. So sorry to interrupt, but restoration work on both of you has just begun. Oh, come on, that was so stupid. Well, it was good catching up. I guess we'll see you when restoration work's done. Yeah, see you then, I guess. Well, in 1983, all of the Boston and Maine Central's excursion equipment was pretty much complete and restored. 3713 and all the other excursion stars went down to Boston for a celebration of the railroad's merger a few years prior. It kicked off a whole new rail tour of the whole line, but I shouldn't say any more or that will spoil the next story. But anyways, 3713 still pulls excursions to really wherever the railroad goes. She's even made trips to other New England states like Connecticut and Rhode Island, and she's even made trips to New York City and Montreal. That's how she and the other Boston and Maine Central excursion equipment was restored to please the rail fans and to give the general public a chance to see what railroading looked like in the golden age.